All right, hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a topic that's really at the heart of Canada's identity, reconciliation. But we're going to look at it in a different way, not as some problem that needs fixing, but as a shared journey, a real opportunity for all of us to build a better future together.
It really all starts with this simple but really powerful invitation. Welcome to the journey of reconciliation. Just thinking about it that way, as a journey, it changes everything, doesn't it? This isn't about pointing fingers or just checking a box. It's an open call to join a shared adventure. So let's start right there. This first leg of our journey is all about getting our heads around the idea that reconciliation isn't something stuck in the past. Nope. It's an active, forward-looking process, and it's absolutely essential for building the future we all share.
Okay, so when we use this word reconciliation, what are we actually talking about? Well, look at this definition. It's an essential path. See? Not a destination you arrive at, but a path you walk. And the other keywords here are collaboration and mutual respect. That tells you right away this is an ongoing thing that needs everyone, literally everyone, to work together.
This idea completely reframes the whole conversation. Reconciliation stops being some kind of burden or a duty you have to perform. Instead, it becomes a process that actually opens doors to new opportunities for growth. We're not just fixing something broken, we're building something better, stronger, and more prosperous for all of us.
So, who are the travelers on this journey? Well, a huge and really vital group is the business community. We're talking everyone from the small shop on the corner to the biggest multinational corporations. Every single business has a critical role to play here.
And for businesses, there are really two ways to approach this. On one hand, you've got mere compliance, basically just doing the bare minimum and ticking the legal boxes. But on the other hand, you have genuine commitment, which is a total game changer. It means actively investing your time, building real trust, and seeing this partnership as a way to drive innovation. It's the difference between seeing it as an obligation versus seeing it as an opportunity. So why would a business choose that second path, the one of genuine commitment? Well, honestly, because it's just smart business. It is a clear win-win situation. When companies really engage, they don't just feel good. They build lasting relationships, they create economic benefits for everyone involved, they actually improve their own operations, and they gain a serious competitive edge. But businesses aren't walking this path by themselves. There's another incredibly important group of travelers, newcomers to Canada. They have such a unique and powerful part to play in building a Canada that's truly inclusive for everybody. So if you're new to the country, you might be asking, okay, so how can I contribute? Well, there's a pretty clear path laid out. It starts with learning the history. Then you move on to understanding the real-world issues facing Indigenous communities today. And those two steps, they give you the foundation you need for the third and most important step, actively helping to build a more inclusive society. And here's something that's so important to remember. This is not a one-way street. When newcomers take part in this journey, it does more than just help them settle in. It fundamentally enriches the Canadian experience for everyone. It weaves new threads into our social fabric, making it stronger and way more vibrant. Okay. So we've talked about the path, and we've talked about who's on it. But where are we all going? What's the destination we're all trying to reach? Let's get a really clear picture of what success would actually look like. The first pillar of our destination is all about building bridges. And this is way more than just, being polite to each other. It means deliberately creating connections, fostering honest conversations, and building real partnerships right where divides used to be. Now, that leads us to the second and equally important pillar, fostering trust. This is the absolute bedrock of reconciliation. You can't demand trust, you can't just create it overnight. It has to be earned. And it's built really slowly, action by respectful action, conversation by truthful conversation. And finally, once you have those bridges, once you've started to build that trust, that's when you can reach for the third pillar, creating a shared vision. And this is the ultimate goal, right? to stop moving forward as separate groups with different interests, and instead start acting like one society with one common, prosperous, and fair vision for the future.
In the end, that entire destination, that whole ambitious goal, it can be summed up in this one beautiful, powerful idea: a Canada where all peoples thrive together. I mean, that's it. That's the goal. That's what this whole journey is for.
So, we've talked about businesses and we've talked about newcomers. But this journey, it involves every single one of us. It's so important to remember that every single step forward, no matter how small you think it is, it really truly does count.
So let's be crystal clear on this. Your participation and mine, it's not just welcomed or, appreciated. It is essential. It's the very fuel that our society needs to heal and to progress. We all have a part to play. There are no spectators here. And that brings us to our last thought, and really a question for you to take with you. We've talked about the path, the people on it, and where we're all trying to go. So now it's over to you. What will your first step on this journey be?